Hi, this is Sayanjan Kumar, 18BC0354 from A2 slot. In this video, I'm going to explain the problems I faced and how I completed my digital assignment 2. And my general paper is processor design using 32-bit single precision floating point. It was published by the International Journal of Trend in Scientific Research and Development. So it is an open access journal. So this is a journal. So let's get into assignment. So the first question asks like how selected paper related to COA syllabus. So I have here written what the general paper discuss. So this information I collected from general paper itself, and so it's how it relates to the COA to our curriculum. I have mentioned here. Then we need to mention the architecture that is discussed, the existing architecture discussed in the paper. So in the paper, they discussed only IEEE 754 floating point regarding that. So they mentioned about it. So then but there is no information in the general paper. So regarding this floating point, I have referred to the online resources like Geeks for Geeks and Tutorial Point, and I have collected some data. So I have you fetched from there. So this is how IEEE 754 floating point will be. So there will be three components, and it is how it divides. And then the results and graphs I have collected from the general paper itself. So these are the graphs that we'll get in the simulation from the simulation window when we do addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. So we have taken two examples for each of them, and we have collected the results. So this is the table, and this is the device utilization summary. So we have collected the information from journal paper. The question 4 is the proposed architecture discussed in the paper. So this is the architecture that is discussed in the paper. So I have used the online tool app.diagrams.net to create these pictures. So let's show that. So this is the online tool which I have used to create all the pictures that I have used in the assignment. So let me show a simple how it works. So it is a panel where we'll get all the shapes, so we can place them. So whatever the shape we have selected, it will be placed at the center of the page. So we need to drag it to the required place. Then if we double tap, we can write the text, and to edit the text we can select it, double tap on it. So you can increase the size and alignment, bold, italic, and styles, everything. And to get a good experience, we can add colors to these blocks. So here we can find some cool colors. So like this we can do it, and here there will be pointer. So it is, we can easily draw the arrow marks like this. If we need to give any custom thing like double two-sided arrows, we can get it from the panel, and we can place wherever we want, like this. Yeah. So to write any text on the arrows, here there will be text. So can drag it, and whatever we want we can type it here, and we can place wherever we want. The only difficulties I faced is like while getting any shapes, all will placed at the center. So make sure the background diagram won't affect. And while considering the small blocks, these arrows will come. So like, it makes some disturbance for us. So I face some problems with these arrow things. And the rest all fine, but the only thing is it's some time consuming, but it's fine. So here we can export them as as a many formats like PNG, PDF, any format what we want. So like this I have created. This is architecture of like proposed in the journal. So I have created from here only. So let's go back. So this is regarding the architecture, and this is the transistor level internal diagrams. So this varic multiplier we have used, 8-bit triple carry adder, the floating point adder, multiplier, and some of the internal diagrams related to that. All I have created from the same tool. And here I have compared the architectures. So as a general paper, like doesn't contain the much information. So I have like I have fixed the existing as like floating fixed point thing, and I have compared the differences between them, and all the information I have collected it from the online resources, and I have tabled the differences between the architectures. And these are some of the advantages of the proposed signal over the existing design. So even all the information I have collected from online resources only, and these are the merits and demerits of the proposed architecture and existing architecture. So like the main problem I faced here only, like my general paper doesn't contain much information, so it made me to search online to get the more information regarding the architectures. So I faced a problem there, but somehow I collected some information, and these are the applications of the proposed diagram. And the last, the algorithms that are used in the floating point multiplier, like to get the addition, subtraction, multiplication. So these things I have fetched from the journal paper itself. So yeah, this is the assignment. So the main problem I faced is like first selecting the general paper only. It's a big issue, like because there are many people. So we need to see, not to coin, like not to, we need not to get the same thing, right? So then I have selected one, but yeah, I faced struggles like to get the information regarding the architectures with the proposed and the existing techniques, what are existing, what it is proposed in the general paper, because there is nothing mentioned in general paper much. So it is a basic, it gave a basic idea to me, that's all. So I have collected so everything from the online resources, so it made me difficult to complete the assignment. But somehow I have referred to the online resources, and I have pointed out the main points that I have found, and I have illustrated here, and yeah. So I completed my assignment. Yeah, thank you.